Hello and welcome to the ASUG News Studio at ASUG Annual Conference in Sapphire Now. I'm Craig Powers, and as a big sports fan, I'm really excited to be joined by Chris Foster of the NHL, stop me if I don't get it right, the Director of Digital Business Development at NHL.
That's correct, yes.
And so we're going to talk about the NHL's new partnership with SAP, which I saw it get launched at, I was in the 49ers Stadium. I forget what the name of it is.
Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara to watch you announce it. And I know you were there. And so what is the NHL's partnership with SAP about?
Sure, well we just embraced a long-term partnership for over 5 years. And it's really, there's two ways to look at it. There's one part which is fan-facing deliverables. And the core of that is a brand new stats section on NHL.com and NHL Mobile. We also have other business solutions, working with customer intelligence, social media analysis, and cloud for sales. But really the exciting stuff for us, and at least for hockey fans, is what we're doing on the statistics side. And really revolutionizing the site and finally bringing statistics on NHL.com to not only a place where fans expect them to be, but really creating new innovation to take us into the future.
And with the statistics, I got to admit, you know, with hockey, I haven't traditionally thought of it as something that's statistical heavy. So what kind of advancements are you having that fans can access compared to what they could do in the past?
The key for us really is visualization of statistics. When you think of statistics, you think of numbers and tables and columns and just endless amounts of numbers. We worked closely with the design thinking team from SAP to come up with a visual house for the statistics that has a level of interactivity that offers personalization to fans. And it's really striking and visual, using full imagery, a clean user experience. Because what the design thinking team was really tasked on doing is creating an experience for both the hardcore fan and giving them all the tools so they can take a deep dive, but also being welcoming enough so the casual fan who maybe saw their first game last night can come and have a similar experience that has a lot of value.
Well, when you're mentioning hardcore fans and casual fans, to bring it to the kind of the SAP world and with stats here, I'm thinking you have your hardcore analytics people and your self-service analytics people. How can an SAP customer that's not NHL, doesn't have a front-facing sort of website like that, what lessons can they take from your application of this HANA technology?
I think what SAP provides on both the front end and the back end have been invaluable. The front end, working with the design thinking group, just working with, what they did is for the process was they came in, they met with stakeholders and business owners throughout the league, so folks from hockey operations to PR to NHL product, and really asked them, what do you need and how can we take you there? Also got the feedback from the fans, so it was really a collaborative, iterative process to get us to the design. On the back end, we really used the power of the HANA processing is key for us. Because what we want to do is give a custom experience where any fan can look up any scenario they want. So if I just want to compare 3 players, but their time on ice in just the last 5 minutes of the last 15 games, they can do that. But in order for us to produce a result that's really sub 1 second, we needed the power processing of HANA. That was something that we could not do on our own with our old system, and really had to look to SAP to help us power that.
How important is that sub 1 second for engagement?
We think it's key. It's what fans expect, and we are really targeting that first fan who gets there, and if they're putting in a query and it's not sub 1 second, or at least around there, we might lose them. And we might lose them, who are essentially for us are our customers, and never come back to the site. So we really think for the first impression, it's key, and then also for sustained engagement over time. And
I guess just to wrap it up, obviously NHL's big event is going on right now, the Stanley Cup playoffs. What and fans are probably hitting up that site a lot. What is the feedback? I know it launched in February. What has been the feedback in the last 3 months?
The feedback has been very positive, and we've been very excited about it. What we did plan on is that we had allocated time right after the launch to incorporate any possible fan feedback we might get.
Great.
Because it's different from a test group as opposed to opening
Right.
it up to the universe. And really we monitored social media. We came up with some great insights that was sort of consensus of fan opinion. A lot of it was just easy fixes on UI and sort of the experience, but this really is a process that we want to learn from at each
Right.
stage, take fan feedback and really grow and take this into the future.
Well, yeah, taking that process, I think, your process is a real lesson here. I think that can be applied to other SAP customers. So, I really appreciate you coming on and talking, and good luck with the rest of the playoffs, and I'm sure that you'll do great. I've seen the site and I enjoy it.
So you want my Stanley Cup prediction?
Yes.
I think Blackhawks over Rangers in 6 games.
All right, that'll make a lot of the people on our crew very happy. So.
All right.
All right, thanks for coming on.
Great.
And thank you for watching. For more great SAP customer stories like the NHL, head to asugnews.com.